Pellet punishment time. We did drawings. 2 weeks. We've each had to do one. And I told you this was a bad idea to make our own picks. We should have just left it up to, chance.
Well, this
But
way
no.
it's our fault. I like this better.
Well, we've got video. If you want to show, you are going to have every 15 minutes have to take a spoonful of the fridge mix up. And it has, we'll go through a list of everything. It's got barbecue, types of barbecue sauce, 3 different types of mustard.
Mm-hmm.
It's got ranch,
Salsa,
marinara
sauce, Italian dressing, pickle relish, maybe 2 types. I can't remember.
And weirdly, after we mixed it,
It looks like Velveeta.
it looks like
dip.
Velveeta dip, like identical.
Or one of those, burger sauce, like fancy burger sauces that they make.
Yeah. We're doing this live. You can check out the live stream, by the way. And I have to sniff pits. That was my punishment that I drew. And I have to do it every 15 minutes.
I brought a trash can just in case, so that's...
Is that for me or you?
both, I guess.
All right, we have our first, I don't know.
Are you getting to go first?
I'll go first because
Okay.
they're busy. I'm afraid I'm now nervous. I'm starting to perspire, and
are all of your pitters. Pitters? I don't know. Your guest pits.
It's because I feel like I'm going to end up in HR.
We should have cranked the heat up this morning a little bit. Oh, yeah. Our first guest pit, did wear a cardigan all morning.
That's good.
Yeah, so there's going to be a little extra there for
That's
you.
right. I guess. Are you?
Shall we welcome her in? Jen,
Yeah,
coming
Jen,
on
come
in.
on in.
Jen is our first guest pit. Everybody give it up for Jen. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Proceed.
Do we?
Do I just stand like this?
Yeah, I think so.
What's going to be the best way?
I don't just get your
Can you-
nose
can you
right
see?
in there. Yeah, I
Can-
think.
can you
Yeah, we can see.
Okay.
Move your mic.
This
There
is
you go.
Weird.
Yeah.
This
This
is
is
really
so-
weird.
Just put
Do
your
we-
nose
I feel
in
like HR needs to be in here for this.
Yeah.
Don't worry, it's on video.
I'll
They'll
put my
see it.
hands over here.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Jen, I didn't know that we were going to get to know each other so well. I didn't. Okay. We ready?
Yeah.
I'm not
We're
gonna
ready.
look.
Okay.
We're ready. Big sniff. There we go. An audible sniff.
That's very pleasant.
Jen's very fresh
Very
this morning.
pleasant.
I felt your nose in my armpit.
Yeah.
Ah,
I'm
good.
sorry. That's
That's the way it's supposed to be. That's how a good pit sniff should go. Jen, thank you so much.
yeah.
One down, three to go
three
in
to
this
go.
hour. You can catch them all on
That
the
was
live
very
stream.
pleasant though. The first one. That's a good one to start
You're
with.
staying to
I
watch
have a
me
feeling-
eat this spoonful of stuff, aren't you?
All right.
All right.
Bobby's eating.
So mine was the work fridge mix-up. This is every condiment that was in date. And by the way, coworkers, we threw away about 7 or 8 bottles of stuff
Yes.
that were a year old, okay?
Like literally over a year old.
Yeah. But this is everything that was in date, spoonful, 4 times in this hour.
Oh, get in there. Get it?
Pretty good.
No.
Yeah, it is.
I don't
It's
know.
really good.
It's really good.
Yeah. The small pieces of pickle relish. I'm catching those.
Does
Delicious.
it have
I
an
love it.
aftertaste? Does it?
Oh, you should
What's-
smell
what's-
it.
what's
Just
the-
smell it. Just smell that.
smelled. Okay, it's pretty.
Jen, smell that.
Like you can really smell the Italian
And
dressing.
see, she said it smells good.
So does it? What's the overbearing flavor?
I can't point it out. It does taste like one of those, it's like Big Mac sauce. It really is.
Huh? Interesting. I don't know if I believe him or not.
Go get a spoon. You can find out for
That's-
yourself.
That's okay. We'll do this
A
again.
spoonful is a lot. I will
Yeah.
say that.
We will come up at 8:30. We'll do this again. We'll also be making our picks for this week. Hopefully, we'll do better than we have the first 2 weeks.
gonna stick with it the whole time. I like it.
Liar. It does have a very Italian, like the Italian dressing that is in
that
there.
helped kill some of the other.
It actually, the vinegar,
There's crunch to it
because of the
fucking salsa and the pickles.
yeah.
So you get it, and you're like, you have to chew it. It's a sauce you have to chew. It's delicious.
Yeah. Well,
There's so much of it in there, and it's such a strong smell. Maybe it is the Italian dressing.
that's what I got is Italian dressing.
Which is mine, by the way. I had the Italian dressing. We got these. I thought maybe you could
Okay. Yeah, but
post those
it's
in
harder-
some capacity.
It's hard to get those on here.
Okay. All right. Well, the next one we can do.
Yeah. I forgot all about it. It's easier off of this together to then getting that because then it's a different. It looks weird.
Mm-hmm.
That will be posted because it's live.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And stuff. But
Does it stay? Did you find that? It does stay, right? The live that was up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
But I
now I'm belching it up.
don't. I can't.
Well,
edit.
My body's gonna reject it. 4 spoonfuls of it. It's gonna go. Mm-mm.
By the fourth, you're gonna be like.
What are you doing to me? Stomach.
First thing in the morning.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I did eat some breakfast this morning, thankfully. I don't know if that helps or hurts your chances.
Yeah.
But if it was the first thing I'd eaten, just 4 big spoonfuls of lots of condiments, that may be worse.
All right. We might have to recreate the gin. Oh, if you want everybody to watch the live stream of the other 3 pits, sniffs, and condiment tasting, make sure you share out with your friends. Let them know about it, and we'll be doing those. The next one will happen at 8:30. Then we'll do one at 8:45, and then one coming up right before 9 o'clock. And I got to look up what my picks are going to be, or what my pick is going to be.
I think it's a tough week again.
Yeah, there was a couple I had in mind.
A lot of the,
And I can't use the Chiefs.
yeah, you cannot use the Chiefs.
You can use whoever.
I'm open to whoever.
All right. Verified badge All right, I got my pick.
You got
I
yours?
know who I'm going to go with. So I'm curious to see how your concoction over there is going to last. How, is it going to be better cold or is it going to be better warm? Because by the last one, it'll be a little warm.
Oh, it should be a lot warm. I would think by the last one, don't you?
Uh-huh. And is it going to be worse? I think it's going to be worse.
I'd say so too. Yeah. Well, anytime mayonnaise, some of those things get warmed up a little bit, that's not the way I prefer them. Yeah. I can't believe that's who I might take here. It's crazy. Now I'm a little snake bitten, and I'm not super confident in anyone.
That's what I started off my week that way with
Mm.
the team that was supposed to be good. And then they looked good, but only against the Chiefs. So does that mean the Chiefs are not as good as they are? Do they just play them very well?
Both the teams Chiefs have played so far.
Then again, the Chiefs won barely, but the Chiefs won after 3 turnovers.
Mhm.
If they wouldn't have turned the ball over 3 times, probably a completely different game.
Probably. But that's just part of the game, too. I mean, can't take that away from them.
No.
One of those was bad. One of the interception was bad.
It just shouldn't have been thrown.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was.
He kind of looked, in that game, he looked like the guy, I don't think it was last year. I think it might have been the year before that, where he was making throws that, and then he finally calmed down and started playing more within himself.
What did they throw?
Like, it's almost like he was
They only-
overconfident in his abilities type of thing.
Oh, they hardly threw the ball too much either. They only threw for like 100 and some odd yards.
Well,
It was
because he threw 3 interceptions.
no, there wasn't 3. He didn't throw 3. I know we fumbled the ball once.
I thought he threw 3.
I don't think so, but
You would know more than I would.
yeah, they turned the ball over maybe 3 times, but I know one of them was fumbled by that young running back
It's gonna suck for
up the middle. No,
having,
Pacheco was hurting. It's gonna hurt.
6 to 8 weeks.
Mm-hmm. That'll hurt bad. And this young guy that they've got that played his way onto the roster, he runs the ball hard. He's fun to watch and everything, but he's not the same. He's almost more fullback like.
Mm-hmm.
Heard they were talking to Kareem Hunt.
He's on the practice squad.
Is he? Did they sign him to that? I hadn't heard that. Yeah,
He'll
yeah.
never be back.
None of that.
Well. Morning. Morning, morning, morning. It's very weird, the sniffing the pits.
I bet so. I bet so.
Just because it's,
So, tell me this. This could be because of the bets and the way they're coming in. Or does Vegas have more confidence in Andy Dalton than they do in Bryce Young? Because
My
that
thing-
number moved back.
I think 2 things happen. I think one, I think you got bets that come in because it's a change of quarterback, so you just get people that do it, jump on it early. 'Cause they know
Mhm.
it's going to change.
Yep.
And then 2, I think sometimes when you throw a new quarterback in, it can throw chaos with the team you're playing because that's not who they've prepped for.
Yeah.
And they haven't seen him yet, even though there's plenty of tape on Dalton. But there isn't current.
Yep.
We got 3.5 minutes.
Okay.
Do we need to yell at him?
Sure.
See if he'll be able to. If not, who was the Matt?
I can. Matt can.
Bum, bum, bum.
Okay. The light's on, and I was like, crap, we're already on. I don't know where
Well,
Tom is.
We're
I know.
we're live streaming audio, so
Yeah.
we're talking to people. Just so you're aware.
I wish I knew this was coming. I would have warmed up with some onions.
That was the first thing he said was, man, I took a shower. Dang.
Do I have time to go get my coffee?
We have 1:45.
He's good.
Why?
He says, I'm fine.
I must have coffee. If I'm getting my pits sniffed, I must have coffee. Zombie Alice Cooper was good. I could see that being pretty good. And like Alice Cooper now's, I think, 76. All these guys, man, they're still killing it out on tour.
Yeah.
Thursdays are Pill of Punishment Day. That is where we pick a team for the upcoming week. If said team loses, we have to pick a punishment out of the Pill of Punishment.
Correct. Yes.
We both, now I lost in week 1.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't get around to doing my punishment, which I drew is pit sniffing.
Uh-huh.
I've already sniffed 1 pit this morning.
Sniff 4
I
in
didn't
the
realize
salad.
how awkward that was.
Well.
2, you've got the refrigerator mix-up, and we've got like 9, 10 condiments all mixed together. Barbecue sauce, Italian dressing, there's salsa, there's relish,
3 kinds of mustard.
3 kinds of different mustards.
There was a flavored aioli. I can't remember which
Yeah.
type it was. There was some marinara sauce in there
Yeah.
as well. Salsa.
So he's got to take a big, good spoonful.
Chunkier than you'd think.
He's got punishments. Do we do this round of punishments? Now, if you watch the live stream at BigDog979.com, you could watch it on our Facebook, the Big Dog Facebook, Chris Purple A's and Bobby Show Facebook, on YouTube, and all those places. You can go watch the other two.
Mm-hmm.
That will happen, and that is coming up at 8:45 or thereabouts, and then one close to 9. And we have our next pit.
I say we do the punishments, and then we can make the picks.
Okay.
That work? Okay,
All
so
right.
we have another guest pit in the studio.
Do I go first?
I can, if you want.
Or do me?
I'll just go ahead.
All right, go ahead.
Another dish of the work fridge
He
mix-up.
keeps swearing that it's good, and I think by his facial expressions, once we're off the air talking, if you're watching the live stream, I think you'll agree with me. I think he's lying.
Down the hatch.
You
I
good?
like it. Yeah, I like it.
No,
It's really good.
no. If you watch the live stream, you see his face. He's a liar.
It's so good. You would put that on a burger right now. The trash can is more for Chris. He pointed out the trash can. This is in case one of you guys didn't wear your deal. It's really bad. Training for a marathon this morning. I like it. It's good sauce. Yeah. 2 down, 2 to go.
All right,
I'm ready.
I gotta take my headphones off for the sniff.
Mm-hmm.
All right, our second victim.
There we go. Oh, can you make the fart with the armpit noise? Can you do that? Hold on. I'll let him stretch out a little bit. Oh, go ahead.
This is awkward, by the way. I did
Yeah,
not realize
of course
how
it is.
awkward it would be sniffing pits.
Yeah.
Take my shirt off.
That makes it way worse.
Why didn't you wear a tank top today?
Are we ready?
Yeah, you got
All
to
right, here
get
we
the
go.
nose in there. Very good. Audible sniff.
Audible. Okay, there we go. Not bad. Not
Thank you to Matt. from
not
our-
as good as the first person. I'm going just to go ahead and say it.
Yeah.
They had a much more lavender smell.
He didn't wear deodorant. That explains a lot.
Oh, okay, maybe that's it.
Matt from the engineering team, big thank you to him for
Yeah,
helping
thank
us
you.
out. All right, Pail of Punishment pick time.
All right, who are you going to go with for this week? And, of course, you got a clean slate,
Mhm.
so you were able to pick somebody else.
Anyone on the board, anyone I want, but it's a lot of good on good, a lot of 2-0 against 2-0, or what we assume is good on good, bad on bad, that sort of thing.
Yep.
I'm going to take, I never would have guessed that I would take them this early in the year. I'm going to take Tampa Bay
Okay.
against Denver. They are at home. Tampa's look good.
Yeah,
They're
they
2-0. They beat Washington, which is like, okay, what can you
Yep.
learn? They beat Detroit, who we suspect is pretty good.
We suspect are.
And Denver has not looked so great so far. So I'm going to take Tampa Bay this weekend at home, Raymond James Stadium.
I think it's a pretty good pick because I looked at that one as well.
Yeah.
The one I'm going to pick, I always hate taking teams out of this division because I always root against them.
I know where you're going here.
But I'm going to go with the Browns.
Yeah.
Because they're playing the Giants and they're playing in Cleveland.
They are.
They're playing at home. They're playing the Giants, and
Uh-huh.
the Giants lost to Washington.
Giants are good.
and
Not
they
good at
don't
all.
look good.
Nah.
So I'm going to go ahead and take the Browns.
Don't blame me at all. I'm belching up my concoction.
See, I'm telling you, I think by the end you
it's
might need
so
that.
good. It's just really fragrant.
I do believe he's going to need the trash can possibly by the end of this thing. We will do another one coming up about 8:45-ish, and then one coming up at 9. You want to watch the live shot of Bobby eating? We've got the live
You
stream
should
going.
just see this stuff.
And just to visually see it is quite amazing.
It's like Velveeta.
And then
dip.
you will also be able to watch me personally sniff pits if you're into that on our live stream.
Mines are the same. So the biggest one that,
Even the biggest is the Rams.
yeah,
49ers.
That's what I saw. That's the biggest line. Actually, no, not on what I'm looking at now.
Really?
Cincinnati is 7.5 over Washington.
Ah.
I just don't know if they're.
Tums in a trash can.
You know what? I think I might have some. I may have some Tums in my desk drawer. I may have to go get those later.
Yeah.
Dang, Tony. I could have rounded up just anyone. I made it easier with people that are in the building.
He actually we decided it was easier to do people in the building, but yeah, we could have just people walking by the studio or coming in saying, "Hey, come in," and I have to
get one of the firefighters next door that had just been battling a blaze in that coat and stuff.
Oh, I bet that's awful.
Those poor dudes, I'm sure they do. Not their fault, but gosh, you got to sweat a lot. Just wearing that stuff, I bet you sweat a ton.
Yeah. I knew it was going to be weird sniffing the pits of coworkers. I just didn't realize how weird getting that close to them, because I have.
You're giving it a good effort, though. I can hear. I can hear the sniff.
I'm really going. That's the punishment. I'm trying to make it.
You're not shorting us.
Yeah, and it's.
This one, again, is not so bad for you because you can't smell. Really.
Right. I can smell some.
I
think it. Now, again, I'm probably smelling not the correct smell because I can't just a lot of times distinguish.
It's like being colorblind. You think you see color, but it may not be the right one.
It might not be the right color.
Yeah.
It might be, I said lavender for her.
It could be.
I don't know if it is or not.
Yeah.
That's just what comes to my mind.
I don't think my smeller's broken. But I'm not good at that game either. Like, what is that scent necessarily? Right. Well, make this thing. Cleveland.
Doing these punishment definitely makes you want to up the game and pick correctly.
Does. There's a fun angle to that.
Another big line was the Jets game, and I just don't have confidence in that game being
right.
I don't have confidence in the Jets that much.
Me neither, man.
There's part of me that almost wants to bet the 6 for the team they're playing.
Yeah.
I forgot who they're playing.
I don't. The Jets. It's not somebody not good. It's New England. That's why it's such. But hey, New England's got one big win on the year. I assume they got beat pretty bad last week. New England.
Yeah. Oh. I'm going to have these smells like stuck in my nose, by the way, all day.
Well, I can't really shake the taste out of my mouth, even drinking coffee, so I hear you. I try to color match these teams. What? Like to make the graphic the right colors. Yeah. What the hell color is Tampa Bay's thing? Like, orange. I guess I could go with the old colors. Like the new ones are.
No, it's
what's like that like copperish color?
It's
you
like
know.
Yeah, it's like a mix between orange and red.
Yeah, it's a strange one.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk around all day with these weird smells in my nose.
I'm just gonna
think I just might play that in between songs.
Oh,
Think that'll work?
Yeah.
The lube thing.
mm-hmm. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. It's funny.
By the way, this is a what would you call that? A classic.
Classic Rocktober shirt. Vintage.
Vintage. That's the word I was looking for. Rocktober will be coming up here in a couple weeks,
Mm.
and we will have new ones.
And by the way,
and we've got a cool thing to go along with it for the grand prize winner.
I'm going out to Third Thursday tonight, too, by the way.
Oh, that's right. You're going to be hanging out there.
We'll be having
And you got
Christina coming in here in just a little bit as well.
And you have a basket of goodies,
And a wheel.
a vault of goodies.
Vault of goodies. I don't want to carry a vault. Basket's a lot better. Vaults are heavy. Is it in a vault or is it in a basket? Tell me it's a basket.
It's a tub.
That
A
tub's
tub of goodies.
Good. Well, you can come by and see what goodies I have to
Thursday.
get out.
A tub.
Turbo goodies.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Oh,
Have you heard the recent rumor?
Evidently not.
Rams might be trading Matthew Stafford.
Oh, actually, I did. I heard something, and then I heard guys like joking about it on sports radio, like it was somebody had brought it up that they should, and those guys like laughing it off, like what a ridiculous thing. So we've lost 2 games. We got a lot of people hurt already. Let's tank the rest of the year.
Well, Chase Daniel from Mizzou, old Mizzou quarterback,
Yeah.
is suggesting that the Rams get Bryce Young,
Oh, this is exactly
the
what I
Dolphins get Matthew Stafford, and the Panthers get Dolphins' second and Rams' third rounder.
He's just floating this thing out here. This is what I would do.
And to be honest with you, the only team that I think it doesn't work for is the Rams.
Well, you're
Potentially.
already 0-2. Statistically,
Well, and
your
what-
chances of
what-
even making the playoffs suck.
you got some good wide receivers and stuff, though.
That they're both hurt
Yeah.
right now.
And this would give Bryce Young a chance to, and then if you do tank, you could pick another guy.
So
Or you could give him a chance to redeem himself.
if they're both those receivers, are
Panthers,
hurt,
that's a good move for them. You get away from him and you get a second and a third rounder. Even if you got a third and a fourth rounder. And the Dolphins, you get Matthew Stafford with that lineup.
it'd be a lot better off.
Mm-hmm.
They might be able to compete.
Tote of goodies. That is right. Tote of goodies. It's a tote. Tote is better than tub.
It is really funny how one guy says something like that, and then every outlet,
Well, there's-
everything picks it up and goes, "Here's the trade rumor."
I think it's not just them. I think it's that's just one thing he mentioned. I think this one is just maybe it be a straight trade. Just because Tua supposedly says he's not retiring. And that's the thing is as long as the doctors clear him, they can't tell him not to play.
I know. Well, I mean, I guess.
You know what I mean?
Way the Dolphins could say we void we won't let you hear or whatever. We're not going to be responsible for your death.
Yeah.
You don't become a hip-hop mogul, a fashion icon, or a vodka baron without being pretty slick. Introducing Diddy Lube. Used a ring for play while in a three-way. For the love you make, grease up your snake with some Diddy Lube. Formerly Puff Daddy Lube, Puffy Lube, and P. Diddy Lube. Your Sean John deserves the best. Diddy Lube. For chicks or dudes, lube your tube with Diddy Lube. Use as directed.
The pit sniffing, I feel like every 15 minutes it comes around very quickly.
Okay. 2 minutes. This motherfucker's never in his studio. Every time I'm
No.
looking for him, he's like,
He walks around constantly.
he was at his desk right then.
Hey, David Schwimmer. Did you know that he could have been he could have been offered the lead in Men in Black before Will Smith?
No way.
It would have been Tommy Lee Jones and David Schwimmer,
Oh, that movie would have tanked like a rock. That would have been terrible.
but he turned it down
Why?
to direct a movie. While it could have changed his career, he said, quote, "You have to follow your gut." And I think it was good for the movie as well.
Well, I do too. Because of all the Hollywood stars, I don't feel like I'm cooler than almost any of them, except for David Schwimmer.
Yeah.
Ross off of Friends, that guy's like the least cool Hollywood guy you can imagine.
The movie was a high school reunion comedy called Since You've Been Gone.
Don't remember that one.
Ended up premiering on ABC in 1998.
Oh, really? It was a TV movie?
Yeah.
Good career move there, Dave.
So,
It's good for the Men in Black franchise.
Pill of Punishment Day. We are paying off our punishments. Mine from week 1. Bobby's from last week. He's got the mix-up,
Work fridge mix-up.
which has about 9 or 10 condiments in it.
Every condiment that was in date from the work refrigerator all mixed into one.
Is in there, and I'm sniffing pits.
It's chunky.
And I realized how weird and awkward sniffing coworkers' pits are and getting them close to them.
The sauce has gotten closer to room temperature now. It's no longer cold.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's changed the flavor a
Hold
lot.
Are
The
you?
flavor profile is...
Bobby's ready to get in. Take another spoonful. We'll do a last one.
I like it. I told you.
The last one will be on the live stream only if you want to watch it. Big Dog 97.9 Facebook, Chris Purple Haze and Bobby Show Facebook, the YouTube, the Big Dog 97.9, the
Twitch. We're on Twitch.
We're on Twitch.
You
It's
got-
everywhere.
You got Twitch. We're on
Go
Twitch.
check it out. Live streaming.
All right.
Oh, it's dripping off the spoon.
Why, yeah.
We brought the trash can in because I thought by the. Hold on, you're losing some
it's
of it.
getting thinner. I can't help that.
my pit just left.
While I was mid-bite, too, your pit just left.
Oh, no, he's back.
Oh.
All right.
He must have had to pass gas. We just fart in the studio. It's fine.
All right. I guess it's time for me. How is it? Third one. How is it as it's warmed up?
I believe it's better cold. I think this is a dish best served cold. It's
Okay.
getting
We'll have
less
another,
delightful.
We'll have another one coming up here, and actually in about 8 minutes that he'll get to go again.
All right.
You ready?
Pit number
Get over
3. Tom is our guest pit on this third round of Pit Sniffer. Hello, Tom.
I had shallots with dinner last
Ah,
night.
yes.
So
Okay.
Yes.
I did not. I would stay in here to share that with you, but
Mhm.
instead,
No, what are you doing?
getting my pit ready. I was trying.
No.
to decide,
It's
do I
we
go-
we keep no.
It's full
Oh,
on. Here?
No, we don't need to see this.
So, is this a violation of HR on me or on you?
No.
'Cause I
HR said I had to keep some sort of clothing between you and me.
got a shirt on, sugar. I mean, does this
I
make
knew
you
I knew this was
uncomfortable?
going to be odd. I knew it was odd before. Why did we get him?
For that reason. That's exactly
it's
why.
punishment. It's not pale of pleasure. But it
Oh, that's a
could-
whole
but it
different
could
bit.
be.
Okay. Let's. Oh, Lord. Oh my
We're all
God.
going to HR.
Okay.
Come on, get
You
in
ready?
there.
Yeah.
Right,
All right.
That was a pretty short one. Can you smell those shallots?
Shallots.
No.
You're welcome.
I might need that trash can now.
Knew it.
Downey and Old
I knew he would be the one. I knew he would be the one.
welcome.
All right.
And he's gone. Just like that. Wow. 3 out of 4 knocked down, dude. We've got one more left.
Okay. My eyes are watering.
Live stream only if you want to catch the last bite and the last pit sniff coming up.
My eyes are literally watering. Okay. Here's Rich Glitter.
This is not headline news. Today is Talk Like a Pirate Day. But if you hear someone say, man, it sucks to be in last place, they're celebrating Talk Like a Pittsburgh Pirate Day. Jimmy Fallon turns 50 today. He's celebrating with a small, intimate gathering of people who still watch The Tonight Show. Krispy Kreme unveiled their fall-inspired donut collections. Your move, Ozempic. Pink Floyd may sell their music catalog for $500 million. Excuse me, this is the same band that had a hit song Shaming Money, right? Just checking. This is not headline news.
Everything that rocks all day, the Big Dog 97.9. We're about to sniff the last pit and also Bobby eat his last concoction. You can go to the live stream right now and watch as we get ready to do that. It's 8:58, Big Dog 97.9.
We'll get caught up in that Diddy thing.
Yeah, that I was going to
just say yes without knowing what it is.
That's how they end up with a couple of tubes of lube in their hands at the Diddy compound.
Not here though. Not here. No, not here.
All right. Again, Pail of Punishment. It is the final. We've been doing 4. Bobby, do you want to take your last bite? It is the refrigerator mix-up. And basically that mix-up includes 2 different kinds of barbecue sauce, 3 kinds of mustard, a aioli.
Yeah, an aioli.
Salsa.
Marinara.
Marinara.
Italian
relish.
dressing. A couple salad dressings, I think. I know Italian dressing is in there.
Mm-hmm.
I've lost most of the Italian dressing flavor.
Have you, as it's warmed up?
They've melded, if you will. Nothing one thing has stood out now at this point.
Okay.
Last spoonful.
There it is. Get in there.
We forgot to mention the relish,
Oh, yes. Relish.
which I have to
Little
chew every
crunch.
time, and the salsa. I don't know what I'm chewing. I don't think too much about that. Pail of punishment paid off, baby.
All right.
Delicious. I love it, actually.
All right. I'm dreading having to do that if I have to. I better pick good. Okay. My punishment is from week 1. We didn't get to it for week 1, so it's week 2. My punishment and our I'm going to call him a victim because you didn't tell him what he was doing.
I just went and got a volunteer. I just said, hey, Zach. Zach is our video guy.
Yep.
Here at Zimmer, does an awesome job for us doing all of our videos. And I said, hey, Zach, can you come with me to the studio real quick? And he said, yeah, sure.
Sure.
And he didn't ask why, and I haven't told him why.
And he's about to find out. I don't know if he knows, but what I've been having to do, one of our punishments is sniff pits.
So, would you mind
I
being a
like-
volunteer pit for Chris to sniff? Yeah, it's like it happened. He
I
said,
like he goes,
I see why I'm here now. This is,
basically,
Great.
I have to sniff a pit. HR said I have to keep clothing between, my nose and your actual skin and
so you don't have to disrobe or anything.
so you don't have to
That's good.
disrobe or anything.
When your kids
And
ask,
then
what'd you do at work today, Dad? You can go,
No, you don't have to. Okay.
Sorry, misunderstood there. For a
yeah,
second.
he's like, okay, if I have to. So willing to do whatever.
Yeah, he
It's,
really is. He's a team player.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, come on over.
Come on over. Lift which
Left or right?
Your choice. Which is your favorite to get sniffed?
Let's do the right.
As I was telling everybody, this is one of the most awkward things I thought ever. I didn't realize how awkward it was getting so close to my employees.
Yeah, all right.
Are you right? Oh, very fresh.
Oh, let's
Oh,
see.
very
I
fresh.
knew.
I think he might be the best pit yet.
Oh, best smelling pit in the office. We'll
Yeah, that was a good pit.
get a trophy for you. No.
Much better than the last pit. The last pit was not good at all. But that was a good pit. I like the freshness.
We'll get deodorant tips from Zach whenever we get off the
because
air.
I'm going to be like, I don't think my pits smell that good. So, thanks to everybody watching,
Yeah.
commenting.
Mhm.
Thank you, Zach, and everybody that's the pits. And that originally looked kind of like a,
It's getting darker.
but it is changed. It has changed color as the hour has gone
I'm
on.
going to go ahead and throw that away before it grows legs and starts trying to eat somebody around here.
All right. Don't forget live stream. We do it every Monday through Friday from 8 till 9.